Why did this shit take so long to launch, bro? You're old. You came out in 2015. Like, get over yourself. How long did it take to come up with that title? I don't know, about 4 seconds. Average streamer be like, sorry guys, don't think I'm going to go live today. Spent all morning trying to think of a title, didn't come up with one. See you tomorrow. They're not heard from again for 30 days. There really are only 2 types of streamers on this platform, right? People who are live 18 hours a day, every single day, and people who are live once every 18 days for 2 hours. It's a bimodal type industry. Let the rhythm take you over, bimodal. Something, 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 something. Where do you fall then? Well, because I constructed the bit, I'm the only person in the glorious center. I'm the only unique streamer. That's the power you get when you're the person who constructs the bit. Hey, NL, where do you fall in the spectrum of Pokemon Go to the polls? Well, what's on what end of the spectrum and what's on the other end of the spectrum? Just answer the question. I just don't understand. 1982. This is Raspberry Beret by Prince. Oh, I thought for sure we had it in one, bro. I was so ready for a... You know what I'm saying? The kind you'd buy from, say, a secondhand store or something. 1982, 32 milli. Ooh, this is Goodbye Horses by Lazarus Q. Nope. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't. What? Okay, no, it's not Dead or Alive, Spin Me Right Round, because we already had it. One, two, three into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre are at your door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up, because you know we about to rip it up. Give me the microphone first. So, okay, I don't think it's nothing but a G thing. My hands so sweaty. Play a different note. 1982 challenge. Difficulty degree impossible. It's Tears for Fears. Mad World. All right, fair enough. I'm a little embarrassed that it took me 5 to get a Tears for Fears song, but at the same time, this is not in my top 3 Tears for Fears. I'm a everybody wants to rule the world, head over heels, mother's talk sort of guy. NL, you're just a slut for songs from the big chair. Caught? You caught me. You caught me on that one. It's a great album. You caught me. No shout. Excuse me. You mind your own business a little bit, please? Remind me tomorrow, bro. Remind me tomorrow. Everybody wants to rule the world is skibbity core. Well, for 40 years it wasn't. Jay, you got timed out? Timed out for what? Typing pale shelter. Was it, I yelled it. Hang on. /user wolves at my door. Let me see here. 2 timeouts. So, Moobot timed out wolves at my door for 10 seconds with reason spam. What got lit? Okay, you did. I'm not even mad at you. Obviously, it's just pale shelter with like 15 exclamation marks. That's how I type. I just been popping into people's chats and going Balatro. Al Pacino announcing Game of the Year at the Game Awards. Balatro! 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 I'm trying out a new character as well. I think it could be like my, my movie ticket taker character that propels me to the top of Saturday Night Live. The character is guy who has good ideas. In school, on your desk, there should be a button with a light attached to it when you want to answer a question. Because sometimes the teacher asks who knows this, and then you put up your hand, and then they start yapping about, oh, last week my dog had to go to the vet, and the vet was like, meow, 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 and then my mom called me, and I was like, meow, 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 and your shoulder muscle, your deltoid is getting like so full of lactic acid, and then you got to set up like the aqueduct to hold it up. You need a button you press that just lights it up on your desk, bro. They should put the everything but the bagel seasoning inside of the bagel so that when you cut the bagel in half to put it in the toaster, the seasoning doesn't get everywhere, bro. I got to come up with some more good ideas, though. I only have 2 so far. White people furikake? I resent that bit. And it's not for race relations issues. It's just that like everything but the bagel seasoning is for adults. And furikake is for kids. It's not for kids. Like, literally everyone eats it. Okay, it's not for kids. Why does it have Sumiko Gurashi and Pokemon characters on the fucking packages, bro? Why does this shit have Megala Doraemon on the packages? Huge -2? Huge -2? I don't make the furikake. Obvious. I'm responding to market forces, bro. You've never been more -2? I'm just saying. He hit a nerve. That's how you know he's right, too. Comedians need to tell uncomfortable truths, motherfuckers, when the truth is uncomfortable for them. Okay. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers. Are you hearing these little alien beeps and bloops in the background? Such an insane main screen. I like the Lego Fortnite alien in the sandals is so good. They got Rocket League in this, John. Now they got Rock Band in this. They got Supermarket Prop Hunt Lego. They got everything, man. Go Goated Zone Wars Chapter 5 weapons, 2v2 peace control. They put chess in Fortnite. Crazy red versus blue sniper duel. The Pit free for all. The Forest 2 Slenderman. It's YouTube now. Level 1 versus level 999 Fishy. Zombie Tycoon, level 1 banana versus level 999 banana. Like, what? Oh, man.
I feel like this is Steam meta. It's like we're playing it's like another thing, which I think they're trying to do, right?
I have absolutely no idea what the sentence you just said means in any possible capacity.
Like, imagine logging into Steam.
Okay.
And then inside of Steam, there's another Steam.
Okay. I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
Yeah.
Can we break down the analogy a little further? Inside of Steam, there's another Steam.
Yes, that's what this is like.
Okay.
You don't see it?
Inside. I see what you're saying. Like, you thought you were loading up a game, but you're loading up a game that consists of games.
Exactly, because what is this stuff? What is Lego Fortnite? Should we try it?
Lego Fortnite, Rocket League's in it, Supermarket Prop Hunt, Rock Band's in it now. They got Fortnite Festival main stage, Slender Man's in it.
Hold on, hear me out. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Okay.
You see this YouTube thumbnail? It says level 1, level 9.
Yeah, we were riffing on that with Chad a little bit.
Wait, so I think my mind's, what is this? What are we looking at right here?
So in Fortnite, now people can make like custom experiences. So they can build a map and then choose like what items to populate it with and what rules to populate it with and stuff like that. And then other people can go and play those mini games.
What's Prison Breakout?
Okay,
can we be? Oh, sorry. Wait, can we do? Let's do some.
I don't want to do the custom because I don't vet this kind. Like I'm 35 years old. It's enough to get me to just download Fortnite again.
I know, but like we could be like in prison and you have like a toothbrush and I have like a roll of duct tape and we got to figure out how to get out.
No, I can't. I can't do it.
What's Prop Hunt?
Prop Hunt is like YouTube 2011 meta. everybody, well, one person is like the seeker from hide and seek, and everybody else is in-game objects. You have to figure out who is the spatula and who is the vending machine and so on and so forth.
Yo, hear me out.
Yeah,
Box mini games.
Daniel. This is all like it's incendiary. These are liabilities, man. You know that this game has like Weezer in it now. We could load up one of these games and it'll play Bohemian Rhapsody and give us all a DMCA strike for no reason.
All right. Maybe, all right. But this, I mean, there could be some cookable moments in here. We just have to, I got to do some research.
I would encourage you to check this out in your own time. And then let me know. If it's gas, I'd be interested in it for sure. But
I mean, but you don't think like, I mean, you don't see the thumbnail for Prison Breakout and just like your mind just wanders on what that could possibly mean?
My brain is turning around wondering what's going on. I'm guessing that there's probably some people that are RPing guards, some people that are RPing prisoners. And what scares me is the open mic combined with the kinds of high school students who would be playing Fortnite RP at 9 a.m. Pacific time on a Tuesday. I don't know if I want to broadcast that to myself or my audience.
Okay. You want to try Lego Fortnite then?
Lego Fortnite is a survival Minecraft game, Daniel. It's like playing Terraria again.
Why wouldn't it be Fortnite but with just Lego people?
It's not. This came out like 3 months ago, man. Like you're so far behind the times here.
It's a little tied up, man.
Lego Fortnite is come and gone.
All right. So you just want to do normie Fortnite?
Yeah. Let's send it.
Okay. I mean, do you think this is the future of gaming?
I think isn't Fortnite kind of old, right? I don't want to say it.
No, I'm saying like the game within a game.
I think that someone in chat figured it out. I think it's the present of gaming.
Which means what? Like
that we're living it right now.
But isn't Fortnite's the only game that's doing this?
I guess like Roblox is like this too.
Oh, but this is like adult Roblox or teenage Roblox?
I guess this is teenage Roblox. Although things move so fast that like I feel like the kids who played Roblox when they were kids are teenagers now.
Have you ever tried Roblox?
No, but I watched my niece play Roblox.
What was your takeaway from it? It's like discount Minecraft?
It's kind of like discount Fortnite, really. Like, I'm sure there's lots of survival stuff in Roblox, but it's like all mini games and stuff. I thought it was kind of cool. Did you ever play Dreams on PS4?
No, that was just like a bunch of random stuff, like people doing stuff that you do in like Strawberry Fields.
Yeah, I think you pretty much got it.
Yeah.
People like make their own games and then you play them, and maybe like some of them you play for like 20 minutes. You're like, this is pretty good, and some of them you play for like 5 seconds. That's what Roblox was like.
But Dreams is made with like liquid stuff, right? All the graphics were like liquid.
I guess it was kind of a wet game. compared to on the scale from dry to wet, Dreams was on the wetter side for sure.
That's very fair. But talking about like, you know, kids games and stuff, my oldest son is now like super NFL pilled. So he's like, Dad, can I play some Madden? And I'm like, you know, I only have it on the PS5. We don't really play the PS5. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, how bad could it be on tablet? So I loaded up on tablet.
Oh, no.
And you have to remember, I don't play any tablet games, really. It was like, we were like 15 minutes in, and we're still clicking like menu buttons. And he's like, Dad, can we just play some football? And I'm like, you know what? I had to hit him with the my man, because he didn't, like, he didn't get baited. He's like, I just want to play football. And it was just nothing but clicking and clicking and clicking.
Ads, clicking. Yeah. No, I hear you, man. It's crazy.
Like, there has to be a market for that, though, because otherwise, why would it be out there?
I mean, I think that they're really cheap to make. And then, like, if 1 in 10,000 people that plays them puts their entire paycheck into it, then it's free money for Electronic Arts.
Speaking of free money, I don't want to spoil it, but did you see a certain DLC trailer?
I didn't see the trailer yet, but just people's reactions to it has me going like yesterday. If you were like, "Will you play the Elden Ring DLC?" I would have been like, "No shot. It took too long."
What?
As of today, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'll do like a whole playthrough to get back to understanding what's happening in the game, and then experience being grabbed by Michaela's hands.
Excuse me, Michaela.
Michaela, to you, good sir.
You know what I've noticed, and I was thinking about this today when it dropped. I'm like, right, you're not a React Andy. I was like, there's zero chance Ryan is gonna watch this trailer on his stream. Why is that?
I mean, it's an ad. It's the same reason your son doesn't want to watch ads in Madden Online, is my guess. I'll just play the game. I don't need to be advertised to. I'll figure it out for myself.
I know, but like, but I genuinely feel like that's your real opinion. Like, you will probably not even watch the trailer.
Well, what's the point? I'm gonna play the game.
I mean, just to know what it's gonna be on there.
I know what's gonna be on there. You press circle to roll. R1 is light attack. R2 is heavy attack. You don't tend to use that one too much. I don't even know what. Whoa! Oh, dude, I'm cracked today. I'm cracked, bro.
Don't give him +2s for not watching the Elden Ring trailer, just for being antithesis guy.
There's enough React Andys. Like, everyone's gonna see the trailer.
I mean, it's a good time for gamers right now, right? I saw you. I wouldn't say running your mouth. I would say it was being very accurate. You said, I saw you go on a rant saying that Balatro is like a once in a lifetime roguelike.
Yeah, I think it's like a once every few years sort of experience. Like,
and then someone was asking you to play Assassin's Creed.
No one asked me. That's a straw man argument. I made up a person and then yelled at them. It's called the straw man. It's one of my go-to rhetorical techniques to win an argument. If you argue with a real person, they argue back, and sometimes they could win. So instead, you make up a person who's not very good at arguing, and you argue with them, and you win easily, and then people are like, wow, this guy's a genius. He's never lost an argument.
I feel like you just described my experience on the traders, except I'm not the straw guy. I'm the guy that you get to argue with, but you're the person who can argue better than me.
I understand what you're saying.
Is that called getting straw guy? Straw guide is the replacement.
I'm trying to think of what people did to you. You were suffering some ad hominem attacks, in my opinion.
Ad hominem meaning
they were questioning your character.
Oh yeah, for no questioning. I mean, it's not like I slapped a chicken or something.
I'm careful with what I say because I don't want it to get picked up by the reality TV news websites and. That's your world. I'm just spectating.
Be careful, brother. I'm just telling you, the Bravo world, like reality TV, CBS. I feel like you could muster the Amazing Race, Big Brother crowd. You bring in the Bravo people. You know what?
It's a whole different ball game.
I can't shield you from that. No one can.
Person at 164.
Oh, nice pings. I see him. Dressed like Ralphie from A Christmas Story. I feel like I haven't heard much Peloton lately. Are you still? Did you give it up?
No, I've been. It's not every day, bro. It's almost every day, bro.
Not every day?
I would say it's like 5 to 6 days a week. My daughter is going through a period where she's been waking up really, really early. So typically what happens is like I'll get on the bike and I'll ride as long as I can. And then like before the end of my ride, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes before the end, I will see her come down the stairs and she'll be like, Daddy, I'm hungry. And then I'm like, all right, time to hop off. We're still doing pretty, I mean, we're pumping out some serious wattage. I just look at it as like it's extra recovery.
From r/kidless in Twitch chat, they says, well, why don't you just tell her to go back to bed? Oh, I want to make it a point to go to that subreddit because have you ever been there?
r/childfree.
Yeah, I've just heard about it the other day. I haven't seen it though.
I mean, I've seen some posts from it for sure. Get faded.
Nice. Hey, can you come here for a second? They have something called Flowberry Rizz in a bottle.
Whoa, dude! Hang on. You gotta toss him a little bit of this.
Yo, we got that crypto money, dude. I just watched this documentary on Netflix. It's called like Bitcon.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that or no?
No.
Oh, dude,
I could guess.
I thought it was like like a Breaking Bad. I thought it was like a dramatized fiction. It's the actual real guy, and he's a cartoon character. Like imagine I'm just using his words, not mine. Like the biggest thief you could imagine, like Giga Chad, 25-year-old Lamborghini, like
Joe
it's
Pesci
him.
from Home Alone.
Yeah, exactly.
They got a glinter. Long distance glinty. I like that. Suppressive fire, light him up. I've downed the sniper.
So light him up. Shag Nasty 360, 100% real person. All right, I'm gonna try to bust them up a little bit.
They're all dead, right?
Oh, all right. Shag Nasty is now spectating you, my man. Yo, look at all these perps on the ground. Dude. Looking like a fool with the perps on the ground.
Oh, dude, what is this?
Just slurp it up, man.
Nisha's medallion. Your shield automatically replenishes over time. Don't mind if I do.
Bro, I don't know if I ever told you, but long story short, I went to public school up until 8th grade. So all my friends went to public school and like da-da-da-da-da. I've got an older sister. She goes to private school. And I'm like,
okay.
I told my parents in 8th grade, I go, I'm not going there. And they go, the heck you are? I said, okay, watch me. So to get into the private school, you had to take a Scantron like entrance exam.
Right, yeah.
You want to know what young Daniel did? I made Mickey Mouse face designs with the Scantron. So like, I'm like, oh, I got him fooled. This, no big deal. I'm not going to the school. No way, no how. So my mom gets the letter in the mail saying, hey, Dan scored in the bottom 3%. Da-da-da-da-da, congratulations, he's in. And I'm like, first off, my mom's like, what do you mean you're in the bottom 3%? You've always scored high. I go, well, and she goes, oh, I bet you didn't know that you get in automatically because your sister goes there.
Oh, so true.
So when you say scan,
oh, man.
that's what I think of.
Meanwhile, the kid who got 100% on the Scantron but is an only child, it's like, what they say frick me for?
What are the Oreo cookies in your chat with their hands up?
That's
what
COTS.
Is that?
That's COTS. It's an emoji when you get caught. But wait, that means your sister, did she have to get in the old-fashioned way, or was she a legacy?
No, I was the legacy. She got in the old-fashioned way.
Oh.
If she squeaks it, I would have, double squeaks it. All right. I had when I was in New York City, I had lunch with Squeaks, and I'm like, man, it's like nice to talk to someone in the industry, but it's like nice to just play a game with you, man. Sometimes you get on like an island and you're just kind of like a solo Andy, and it's just not as fun all the time.
True,
you know?
I feel like you would love the multiplayer stuff that we play. The problem is it's so late EST.
What have you been playing?
Well, we played some Gardic Phone last week. We got into Helldivers 2 for a little bit while you were away. Jackbox every week. Not so family friendly, but we've been mixing it up a little bit.
What is the sunset? I'm so far behind the meta. What is the sunset in your chat right now?
That's life. That's people looking at the sunset. But then there's another one that's chib life. Here, if we get ready and I'll post it. Or what is it? Maybe it's only in Chib's chat that you can see it. But it's my head with a little glint on it that occurred naturally, and it looks baldLife. That's it.
I can't see it. I see people typing in bald.
And it looks just like the sunset. It's people looking at the sunset.
I don't know anything about Chib, but people are saying his face came out. Is that real or is that bait?
That is real.
Oh, what does his face look like?
He looks like a guy.
Oh, all right.
Here, it kind of looks like if someone remade the Matrix, like they fan-made a Matrix movie, he looks like one of the guys that would be on the Nebuchadnezzar, at least with the sunglasses he was wearing.
Okay. All right, I'll have to check it out.
He looks like the guy that could be like, he could be the New Zealand crew member who's like, he's a little corked up, Like everybody else is all business, but he's not afraid to like, you know, smoke indoors or like, you know, use a hacky sack or something.
Like, would look like he teaches surf lessons in Hawaii?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I got you. I'm with you.
Do you see baldLife now, by the way?
How did that?
And I'm reenacting it basically live right now. That's how my head looks right now.
Wait, so that was organically made?
Yes.
I respect the heck out of that, man. You know, like any kind of organic emotes, I'm all about.
Here, get in this area and then take some of this.
Take a mouthful of this.
Holy.
Yo, we're in the 4 a.m., bro. It's last night was a movie. All right. All right.
Oh, dude. What is this? The Ninja Turtles? Oh, dude, go in.
Hold on.
You gotta go in. I did not expect that.
Whoa, what the heck?
There's a heck of a water slide in there. I'm going invisible, bro. I've now broken invisibility.
You turned no build off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, on.
They got the car, dude! I am in the storm. Run. They're taking pot shots at me. I did 110 damage to the car at least.
What?
Oh
Speaking of 110, what's the max you've ever gotten your car up to? This is no judgment. No one's gonna.
Not that fast.
80.
I don't know it in miles. I've probably done 135 kilometers an hour, but I'm not the guy that pushes the speed. It's like if the speed is required, then I take it. Otherwise, I'm not that interested.
135. That's criminal stuff.
Yes, I mean 101 is criminal.
No, I'm saying like throw you in jail stuff, not give you a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, but the dude in front of me was going 136. It's you asked the fastest I've ever driven, and now all of a sudden it's like if you're driving 185. Well, I'm not driving 185. It's that, you know, you get pushed. Skirt. No. Maybe. Well, at least let me get on the back, bro. Whoa, I love, dude. Great work. Okay.
Your turn.
This thing's got a hell of a Hemi in it.
Nicely done.
See, power slide or trick with the shift button. I wish they hadn't told me that.
Yo, can we just do a inverted flip? Like, yeah. No, pull back. Yeah. Wait, did you hear the music play when you hit the jump?
I did. Dude, it's like subterranean.
All right, can we just do one inverted flip off this rock? Oh, there's guys up there on the hill to the right.
Understood.
You understood the assignment?
Here we go. We're gonna backflip into them and take their lunch money. Nice try. Serpentine.
Backflip.
Wait. I see the perfect backflip opportunity.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Wait.
I don't know how to do it.
I saw the hill to the right. I'm like, I agree. And then you went right for the stucco New Mexican style colonial home.
Oh, you don't like this one? What's the fastest you've ever gone in your car, Dan? I'm not letting you get away with that.
I would say whatever the equivalent of 150 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
So it's probably 90 miles an hour.
I think you got it exactly right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there? I know we talked about this a lot. Is there anything in your territory of the world that uses standard? Yeah, imperial standard.
I'm not going to say standard because that's not. It's not this. If anything, metric is the standard. Like 7 billion people use it every day. But yeah.
But isn't it called standard?
We call it imperial.
Well, that sounds very like Stormtrooper Emperor Palpatine.
I would agree.
But that's not the case. It's just a superior method of measuring.
What the thing? I know we've been through this 20 times. The thing that gets me is when people say, "I know metric is better, but Fahrenheit is better than Celsius because 100 feels hot and 30 feels cold," and I'm like, "That's because you grew up with it, bro." That's like when people who use Celsius watch like the weather report, they're not like, "It's 17 tomorrow. What do I do? What 17? What does that mean?" You just you learn to live with it.
No, but here's the thing, and this is not memes. So freezing for you is 0, correct?
Correct.
But hot for you is there's not enough variance. It's like 0 to 30 is what you work with.
You use decimal points, bro.
But you never see those.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't matter, like whether it's 37 or 37.1.
It does though. It's whether you wear like a light jacket or a vest.
No half degree in Celsius should change your clothing for that day.
But the point is, like, you're using a thumb to measure a Lego instead of a ruler to measure a Lego.
Okay, well, why instead of using a triple-digit scale, why don't we use a quadruple-digit scale? Here we go, because that would be ridiculous. 3 digits. It's just coincidental. The way I've been doing it my entire life is exactly the optimum way.
So let me ask this: a great summer day in Vancouver.
Yeah.
What's the temperature?
First off, a great summer day in Vancouver, we're definitely hitting this. This is what brunch looks like. For me, 30 is a little hot. I would rather, like a 26 with some sun is perfect.
Okay. And what's a 15 for you?
Sweatshirt, light jacket.
It just doesn't make any sense.
What
But anyway,
what do you mean it doesn't make any sense?
Like, for me, okay, 50 is like a little chilly. 70, you're in springtime. 80 plus, you're living the summer life. 100, you're like, okay, crank that AC. But like, you have like 10 digits to work with, 10 numbers to work with.
No, because it gets from like -10 to like 35 here. We got like 45 digits to work with. But how many different temperatures are there? There's like freezing, cold, cool, mild, hot. Like that's all you need. The weather report should basically just be like a color scale. It should be like, today is dark blue. Then you'd be like, oh, I'm going to wear a jacket. And they're like, oh, today's like pale yellow. I'd be like, maybe I could do it just like a windbreaker or something.
Well, anyway, you're dancing around the question. The question is, what standard measurements do you have in Canada, if any? Because I don't know that question.
We tend to use, at least in my generation, we tend to use feet for height still and pounds for weight.
And why do you think that is?
Because our parents grew up doing it.
So if you
passed it on to
if you hit a button, you would change it.
I try to use kilograms whenever possible, yeah.
Is that because you're anti-K-Kona?
I wouldn't say, oh, there's a guy on the cabin over here. Oh! He's AI. Oh, but I faded him, bro. That's one of the best shots of my career. No, I feel like we're making a commitment to the metric system. I'm not going to be the one who screws it up for everybody.
But whose were?
The country that I live in.
But they're not, because you still use pounds.
I do, but I'm being part of the problem. Like now I try to use kilograms unless I'm talking to Americans.
So let me ask you this then. When your daughter goes to school and they teach her about pounds, what are they going to use to measure? Pounds.
Probably grams, I would have to guess.
But for human weight? We got revenge at Ninja Turtles time. Revenge.
Ambrosia.
Go get me some pizza, buddy.
I don't think they'll use pounds.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I have a question about the state of Michigan.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a car with an anime character rap on it?
Never.
I would say in Vancouver, I see it once every 2 months. and it's a different one every time, I think.
My question, the follow-up question to that is, do you recognize the anime character?
Literally never. It's never Goku. It's always like some Genshin Impact character.
What was your favorite Ninja Turtle as a kid?
I'm going to let you guess, and I think you're going to get it in one.
Okay. I think adult... Oh. Whoa.
Insane. Holy cow, he was ripping him up.
I think you have different ones as an adult than as a kid. I think as a kid, Raphael was a little too rude for you.
That is 100% true.
Leonardo was a little too play by the rules for you.
Also true.
Donatello you probably related with a little bit because he was the smartest, but I think you were a Michelangelo fan because you threw crackers at people in grade school.
It's close, but I was actually a Donatello guy.
Because he was the smartest?
He was the smartest, and I liked his bow staff. Also, he was goated in the Super Nintendo game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time.
Oh. See, I was going to say you're a Donatello fan as an adult, but you know what? It's the same thing for you. Oh.
Get behind me!
Sarah Angel?
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. What are you doing, bro? There's a lad in the middle distance. Oh!
Nice shot. I feel like sometimes I ask chat about stuff and they don't tell me. So like that when I knocked out Princess Leia, I had a flashback of like asking chat why people go to anime conventions and they take pictures of someone stepping on them. Do you know why that is?
Yeah.
It won't tell me.
It's like an erotic meme.
Like it's a meme or they like it?
It might be both.
I mean, I understand. I can't relate, but I understand.
You never wanted to be stepped on by a lady who's like taller than you?
I mean, I guess if you bring it up that way, maybe as a kid when you watch like Xena Warrior Princess, you'd be like, you know.
Get ready for this. I mean, you did that to yourself, buddy. I don't know what you want me to say about that. Get faded? Yeah, see, they're saying Dan gets it. Dan gets it.
I mean, I maybe had that thought once as like a 15-year-old watching Xena Warrior Princess.
You never, you know, in today's society, men are still expected to be strong and be, you know, nurturers and caretakers all the time. You never wanted like a 20-foot tall lady to just pick you up and tell you everything's going to be okay? Like to pick you up in like one hand and then like just have a slice of pepperoni pizza in the other one?
Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
As a kid, you're kind of like, all right, I get it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, she's like 6'4". She's strong. She could probably pick me up.
Speaking of being Disney pilled, have you ever been to the Star Wars stuff at Disney? Is there Star Wars stuff on the cruises?
Not on the cruise, at least not on the ship that I've been on. But I've been to this stuff at oh, thank you. At Disney World and at California Adventure. I've been to the Star Wars stuff there.
There's no cruise?
Well, they did. Remember, they made that Galactic Star Cruiser, and then they shut it down.
Why?
I think because it just. I mean, you're gonna make me a hater, okay? I watched a video of people at the Galactic Star Cruiser, and to stay for like 3 nights for 2 people is like $5,000. So A, it's like insanely expensive. And then B, like all the live action stuff seemed cool if you were like into Star Wars. But I was also like super annoyed that it was like, this is my parental bias coming out. I was like, why is it all like 50-year-old men with their phones out filming these actors? And there's literally like no kids on the whole thing. I'm like, it's Star Wars, bro. It's Star Wars. Like it's for kids. It's for everybody. But like the fact that there were like none kids on the ship, I was like, it's just the vibe is kind of off for me. Like I get that it's a more pleasant experience. Like no 7-year-old having the time of his life is gonna like ruin your ability to play, you know, Ensign, sir, Ensign Majors reporting for duty. Like no kid's gonna be like, Mom, I'm hungry. But at the same time, it was just like, I don't know. The vibe was weird for me.
Wait, did they shut it down?
I don't know. It's preparing to be sunset or it's shut down already.
Okay, I'm gonna look up some videos on it because I want to see what it's like and see what you're talking about. Yo, you got the size.
I gotta take those. Holy! Whoa!
Wait, when you went to Disney Star Wars Land,
Yeah.
Was it sweaty like anime convention, or were there kids there?
Yeah, there were kids there because it was at Disney World.
Yeah.
And the vibes were fine. They did a really good job on just like the atmosphere of the area. There's lots of like AR stuff that you can do using like an app on your phone, and just what can I say? The vibes are on, bro.
How are if you go like, for someone who's never been on a Disney cruise and probably will never go on one, but maybe, how would you describe the vibes of a Disney cruise?
I don't know. Everybody's chilling. Everybody's pretty relaxed. They're all on vacation. The vibes are okay.
Like, are people like drinking like a couple Mickey tonics, or is it not that kind of cruise?
I think it's exactly that kind of cruise.
All right, I'm with you.
Have you been on a cruise of any variety?
In 1996, yes.
They had boats back then.
They did. But it was like, my thing is like, do you ever feel like closty?
Not really, but the last one we went on was 10 days. And by the time we disembarked, I was like ready to be off. But then the flip side was like, oh, I got to figure out where I'm going to eat for dinner tonight.
Was it too much vacation or is too much cruise?
I honestly, I don't know. You're just ready for a change of scenery after a certain point, right? That being said, I know it surprises people, but I totally think I would be one of the guys like age 70 and be like, hey, this cruise is 6 months long. Like, are you interested? I would be like, yeah, absolutely.
When you do the cruises, are they always the same ship?
No, they have a few that they rotate.
Gotcha.
The thing is, like, you can't explain it to people, and it's fine either way. But like for our crew, a cruise will go insane. You know how like some of the people that we come to PAX, they're like, I'm so excited for PAX. They talk about it for like 8 months, and then when they get there, they just spend the whole time in their hotel room. That's a cruise, but like you are still with your friends. You're meeting them for dinner every night because dinner is like 17 steps from your room. There's activities that you can do without leaving the comfort of the ship. Like it's very convenient.
Bro, can I float this out there as like a 30% chance that it may happen one day?
Absolutely.
When our kids get of age where, you know, they can like do stuff on their own, I'd be down to do that.
It would go crazy.
Yeah, because then you can hang out with the kids, but also like, hey, Dad's going to be sipping Mai Tais at the pool talking about the Balatro days if you need me.
Who's going to buy the Wi-Fi so we can stream the whole thing, though? Because it's expensive to get the Wi-Fi on the boat. You know what? I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Because we, especially as a result of our families, we live in the real world. Which I mean it as a joke, but I also mean it sincerely. Because someone in chat just said, I wish all old people were like this, which is a great comment. And it's nice to hear. But at the same time, I sometimes get into arguments with my chat. Because I'm like, you guys wouldn't know, but we're really like not that old. If you step outside of the confines of your home, there's like some real old people out there.
Yeah, and I think like if you were to line up 20, 40-year-old dudes, we're probably at the end of like the jail lineup as being the most relatable.
Absolutely.
Right?
I have to imagine. Because streamers are the only people I really talk to, but...
Why is everyone saying copium, though? But I'm serious. It's like, if we put the average 40-year-old on stream, he'd be like, why are you talking about Costco and IRAs, you know?
Yeah, he'd be like, what the heck is Skibbity Rizz?
40-year-old normies, yeah.
Well, I'm also, I'm not 40. I'm 35, so...
That's kind of wild that you're 35.
Kind of crazy, right? I definitely, like, I wouldn't say oh, there's two lads down here. Let's murk them and then talk about our feelings. They're glinting. They've run to the boathouse, tapped one for 105 because I'm built different.
No, I think if you had sniper cover, we win that fight.
Yeah, those guys are 40 for sure. But I think I don't feel old. Like when people talk about being old, it's always like 27-year-olds who are like, oh, my knees hurt. But like I've started to look at my life and be like, the world that existed when I was a child is not there anymore. Like whenever I tell a story, people are like, damn, you're old. I'm like, well, 1996, when Jerry Maguire really came out, all the video stores were like wall to wall Jerry Maguire. And then like 20-year-olds are like, Brother, what the hell are you talking about? Jerry Maguire, Blockbuster, like this stuff doesn't exist anymore. You were having lunch in the Zeller's restaurant? What the heck is Zeller's?
If you could bring it back for 24 hours, how would you spend the 24 hours in the 90s?
I would probably eat like well, can I bring like my wallet back with me?
Yeah.
I would probably eat 20 dinners. Can you imagine going out to eat with 24 bucks in your pocket at 1996 prices? Oh, dude, give me one of each.
Where would you go though? The keg?
I would hit places that don't even exist anymore. Take me to Subway before they started cutting through the side of the bread, when they still did the gouge cut through the top.
What do you mean cutting through the side of the bread?
You know, like at Subway now, they slice through like the equator of the bread, like the way that you would do it at home. And then they used to, in the 90s and the early 2000s, they used to do a gouge cut at Subway where they cut out like a little tunnel in the top of the bread, and then they filled the ingredients in, and then they put the little bread wedge back on top.
I forgot about that.
The wedge cut, man.
Yo, hear me out. What about going to McDonald's and getting everything in white foam containers?
Oh, dude, they didn't care at all.
It just tasted better, man. Then you get a glass bottle of Gatorade. It just tastes better in the glass. Why did they get away from glass? It's just sand.
I think it's expensive. Didn't they? They had like, you're a little bit older than me, not to put you on the spot. They had glass at McDonald's when you were a kid?
No.
That seems insane to me.
No. Glass. If you were to get Gatorade when I was like probably early grade school,
okay,
it was in glass.
Really? Like you would get 12 glass bottles of Gatorade?
No, you get like one.
Okay.
They didn't sell 12 packs back then.
People weren't as thirsty back then.
So you would spend all your time going to 90s restaurants?
I don't know if I'd spend all my time, but that'd be like the start. I also just, I know this is like, and I hate to bring it up because I know you're going to agree. It would be better if you disagreed and we could get some conversation. But like, I feel like social media kind of like irreparably cooked the world to some extent. I think that just being back in 1996 and like feeling my brain be like, I want to be mad about something. And then like having no outlet to actually get mad at except like the newspaper would be really refreshing.
Yo, let me welcome you to something, okay? And I never ask anyone to do this, but you got to see it to believe it. Oh, hold on, I left it upstairs. Cover me.
Okay, he's gonna bring back his light phone. Here comes the light phone. I've seen Dan talk about his light phone before. Sorry, I became Colin Farrell for a second there. I think it's one step too far for me, but I'm eager to hear his thoughts nonetheless.
All right, you brought it up.
Yeah.
So look, I'm not asking this for views. I'm asking this for your own pleasure. If you're at it, switch over to my stream for a second. Okay. I'm gonna Ryan talked about going back to the 90s. No social media. I'm holding up the ticket to the 90s right here. What I'm holding is a phone that only has 3 things on it. Phone, alarm, and settings. Yes, this is real. It's not a glitch. And I'm going to tell you this, Ryan. You could call me a boomer. You could call me whatever you call me late for supper. But you know how you said, like, hey, I need something to be mad about?
Yeah. You don't have the option anymore.
No. Now it's like, that's out of my pocket. Like, I don't even worry about social media. I worry about nothing because all I got is a little tiny phone in my pocket.
I do have a question about the phone.
Yeah.
So like because it has no apps, what does settings do? Like what settings for what? For like brightness, I guess.
There's a you can go dark mode.
Okay. Yeah.
You can go important. Like army time if you prefer.
So it's really like Palm Pilot 1998. Like you would go into the settings menu and you'd be like, holy cow, they've got a world clock in this.
I mean, there's probably 3 settings on the phone.
That is crazy.
But
I'm happy for you. Don't get me wrong. I did see the ad you played for it where the dude showed you how easy it was to get an Uber. And it was him. He had to call a phone number for Uber and then be like, hey, can I get an Uber to this address to this place? And then I guess like someone on the other line like puts it into the app or something.
So I will say this was a caveat, because with my cell phone plan, I didn't know, but it was nice. So like I was able to add it for free. So I have like a new phone number. But if I travel, I bring my iPhone with me, because it would be like you would have to be hooked to try and travel with just that.
I mean, imagine just scrolling through the settings menu for like a 5-hour flight. Military time, 12-hour clock. Military time, 12-hour clock.
And it just comes from like when I spent those 3 weeks in Scotland, I didn't have a cell phone, and I'm like, well, this was really, really fun and amazing. So why not try and recreate as much of it without being a negligent parent as possible, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
But I do think I would say, like, for the normie person like myself, it would be nearly impossible to go light phone only.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, like, you're giving up a lot. As much as people are like, the phones are ruining society, it is nice to, like, not have to drive to the airport to buy a plane ticket. There's a lot of positivity that's come as well, I would say. But I think it's, like, the internet's great. It's just social media is, like... let me give you an example. I wake up in the morning, you know, post a TikTok, go to Twitter, and like the first thing I see is just like, for some reason I think that Twitter thinks like I'm part of some male versus female war on society. So I'm constantly seeing like posts from influencer dudes that are like, you know, women are cooked, and then posts replying to it from influencer women who are like, no, actually men are cooked. And I'm like, you guys realize that you're destroying society, right? Like every day you wake up and you're like, I'm going to erode the fabric of modern life. That's what like. You're going to die, and St. Peter's going to be like, it was actually like a net negative on the world. Well, it's just, and you know, when there was like the first wave of payments came out for Twitter Blue subscribers, and people were like, holy cow, I just got paid like $3,500 for the 2 weeks on X. I was like, oh, I get it now. They're hustling. But now that like the payments are like $17 bi-weekly, I'm like, you're literally like, you're like a serf in the culture war. Like, what are you doing? Nobody's winning. You're like like a peasant. Yeah.
Who do you think you follow on Twitter where the algorithm bleeds into you?
I think probably I think I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to the algorithm sometimes. I'll see a tweet that's so stupid that's like, I gotta click on this and see what this person's all about. Then there's immediately, it's like when you buy something on Amazon and Jeff Bezos is like, well, if you like that fridge filter you just bought, maybe you'd be interested in buying another fridge filter. Get cooked.
One down. Hold on. There's coming in from the north.
Understandable.
I got time. Don't worry about me. You're sandwiched right now.
Yeah, I got sandwiched. I didn't know that. You did say them. I didn't know there were two though. You guys, they're bringing some serious heat.
Well, Ryan, I would hope to do this more often.
Yes.
And not go like 6 months, and at least, you know, we'll get in the lab and cook some. But I know you got some baldLife to play. I'm actually going to go to the gym and keep some sanity.
I understand.
But it was fun. In baldLife, if you see the DNA card, you have to take it. All right, no matter what.
Well, that's every run. I end up with the Olbap face and the DNA card.
That's what it's about. I mean, the DNA card is really good. You can just make anything you want forever. Mm-hmm. But no, it's fun, man. Let's.
What's it like to have a good card? Because I got the Egg Joker. It doesn't do anything.
My thing with the Egg Joker is it doesn't look like you. Why didn't you just slap some glasses on you? You know, and like some witty snark.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Can we get some baldLife in chat? What is it called?
baldLife.
baldLife. No, it's fun, Ryan. Let's do something again soon.
Yeah, absolutely. I got nothing but time.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Later.
See you, chat.
I wish I'd bought the pack before I bought this Joker, because I don't want this to hit on the 3 of a kind. Let's just convert to diamonds. Hearts, we live with that. Is this a playthrough guide? Oh, you mean a let's play? I was laughing. And again, none of this is to knock Apollo at all. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinions on content. But I was in his stream on Sunday, and he was lamenting that like the current state of content on Twitch is like, let's react to this. Streamers reacting to streamers, reacting to streamers, reacting to a TikTok that was taken out of context, reacting to something that they read the headline for in a news article, but they didn't read the whole article, etc., etc. And people were like, yeah, content's cooked these days. And I was like, boys, let's not pretend that 10 years ago we weren't out here like, oh, I can't wait to watch episode 51 of Northernlion Plays fucking Bioshock 2 or something like that. Like, there's also value. They're both valueless in their own way, okay? It's been cooked since the day it was conceived. We can't be the boomers who are like, oh, back in my day, episode 78 of NL playing Enter the Gungeon. That's real academic content for intellectuals. Somebody hitting the gritty after getting an ace in Valorant. Oh, I wouldn't debase myself watching that kind of content. It's all bad. That's the point, man. If we wanted good stuff, we'd be, cooking with the Criterion Collection right now. Favorite ice cream flavor? I'm a calculated runtime sort of guy. Just say vanilla? Vanilla's not my favorite flavor. I would stock vanilla in my house, but there is no shot that I'm going to be stocking, I'm going to be taking vanilla from the store. Just because vanilla is so readily available at like every 4-year-old's birthday party with the like square container of Neapolitan ice cream. Like we might as well mix it up a little bit. I love mint chocolate. I will say, I go to Dairy Queen with my daughter like once a week, and I get a snack-sized Blizzard, and I've been mixing it up. So I think I'm like 4 Blizzards deep, okay? Reese's Pieces Blizzard, 8 out of 10. Greatly enjoyed it. Something about the peanut butter that they put in the Reese's Pieces, Reese's peanut butter cups. The peanut butter in them hits different. I wouldn't spread it on my toast, but it's incredible peanut butter, okay? We had Oreos. I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. The problem for me, I like Oreo. Oreo's a good cookie, but mixed in with the ice cream, you don't really get the value of the cream anymore. It kind of gets lost in the over dairyness of it, but the cookie crumbs themselves are great. Smarties, 4 out of 10 Blizzard. Now you got to remember this is Canada Smarties. So these are kind of like M&Ms, but flatter. All you really get to taste is the TV static that comes from the candy coating. The extra chocolate doesn't really do anything. I forget the third one we had. What did we have last time? Oh, we had chocolate cookie dough. I thought it was going to go crazy, but I'm actually going to give it like a 5 out of 10. Because the big balls of chocolate cookie dough were just like, it was just too much of a consistency change for me. I think I got to go straight with I got to stick with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, man. The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard goes crazy. This is, by the way, I don't know if Dan's still here. This is what I mean when I tell people I'm 90s maxing. I'm done, man. I'm not booting up my smartphone in my own city and going, best ice cream in Vancouver, and then reading 50 ranks. So this one's a 7.43 out of 10, and then this one's they've got great gluten. We're going to the Dairy Queen. We're getting a snack-sized Blizzard. Maybe we're getting a dilly bar to take home or something like that. We're going through the drive-thru. We're parking on the street. It's a new world out there in the sense that it's an old world out there. Now, listen. Temporarily speaking, I think the pair is half decent, and it works nicely with Zany Joker because they'll both necessarily trigger if this one triggers. Streamer hates local businesses. I respect the local Dairy Queen franchisee. I don't think that we should discriminate against her just because she doesn't know how to make her own ice cream. She served a great function to the community by bringing a Dairy Queen into the place of commerce. I appreciate it. Yeah, but she doesn't get it. She didn't come up with her own Tahitian vanilla recipe. Are you listening to yourself? Are you being serious? Are you smoking crack right now? We're all on this blue marble together, okay? We gotta get along. Tahini Blizzard. It's the kind of stuff they sell at Salt and Straw. Oh, that's beautiful. And then move this to the front so that it gets re-triggered. Okay, watch. Caught. Yes! It got the plus 20 mult. Did you see that? In the same way, I don't think Wheel of Fortune hits 1 in 5 times. I think it's actually 1 in 6.3. That's my headcanon from actually playing the game. At the same time, I don't think lucky cards hit 1 in 5. I think they actually hit 1 in 3. I think Local Thunk made it say 1 in 5 so that it looks like you're like pogging up when you get it. you're like, oh my God, I hit the 1 in 5, but actually it's not that rare, okay? It's not that, in my opinion, it's not that. Just go ahead, look into the source code. Look into the source code and tell me I'm wrong. This is free money. You know, Kate was telling me, I didn't know about this, and this is hearsay, so please tell me, correct any inaccuracies in my verbiage here. She told me that Nexon is being sued in a class action lawsuit because in MapleStory, they falsely advertised like an infinitesimal percentage of a chance of getting like an epic item in loot boxes, but then people went into the code and found out that the chance was actually literally 0. Is that true? It is real. They got away with $140 million in profit just because of that one thing. Really? So what you're saying is the people in the class action lawsuit are jealous. I'm joking. I'm joking. You know, I could easily be persuaded to get +1 hand per round, and then I'm just letting you know this is a guarantee because I've had 4 misses in a row. So like I don't even need to worry. I told you it was 1 in 6, 1 in 6, 1 in 8, something like that. Dan went 6 in a row on the wheel. Six wins in a row? Isn't that like a 1 in 8,000 chance or something? He doesn't need a max win. He's the purveyor of max wins. Oh, 6 losses. Oh, good. That's like the norm, bro. That's the norm. You got me all pogging up for no reason. It's like saying I went 6 in a row on the lottery. I'm like, really? You won the lottery 6 times? Oh, sorry, I should have been more specific. That's the base case, bro. There actually is no randomness. It's seeded, so some runs have guaranteed wins or losses. Maybe they were right when they said data miners were ruining things. Like at the casino, I understand it. You know, there's like rules and regulations and stuff like that. But come on, man. We're just out here having a good time. Just enjoying ourselves. You know, actually, there's no such thing as true randomness. It's all determined by the decay of a californium atom somewhere in a laboratory in Palo Alto. Okay, well, I don't. It's random as. You can just imagine I'm a caveman. That's just random as far as I'm concerned. They're actually cesium atoms. Chat, get a load of this guy. He's still using cesium. He hasn't heard the news. Brother, cesium is cooked, bro. As a time series approaches infinity, cesium atoms cease to be stable, even in their most stable isotope. You can't use that to tell when a neutrino gets spat out. It's ridiculous. People aren't going to be able to play your game in the year 352,471,322. The whole the fabric of the universe is going to start to tear apart, and people are going to be going nonstop on your wheels. Shelf update NL. I was thinking we're getting to the point when it's probably time for us to think about taking the icicles off. It's been a nice era, but the winter time is almost over. I wouldn't say spring has quite sprung yet, but sometime in March for sure. But there is a little update. I'm not sure if you can see this right here. I took 2 bananas on the bike this morning, but I only needed 1 banana. So I got 1 banana just chilling up there for later. You eat on your Peloton? You got to, bro. Like 40 to 60 grams of carbs for every hour of riding. Like, you know, this is an amateur hour over here. Yeah, who said watching NL in the shower is a vibe? Can I give you, like, it's not a life pro tip. Like, you're not going to ruin your life, I think. If you don't follow this advice. Me personally, if I could give you just a shower tip, don't watch videos in the shower. I'm not trying to like moralize to you. I'm a millennial, not Gen Z. We're still getting used to the habit of doing that. I just think like it's kind of bad for your brain to always be stimulated like that. Like to always be like, oh, I have to do something, but before I have to do something, I have to set up the entertainment that will distract me from the thing that I'm doing. I get it if you gotta, like, you're doing something you really don't want to do. You know, you're filling out forms, put on some music, put on some Netflix or something like that. You're folding laundry, turn on the TV. But when you're going to the shower, gonna be in the shower for 10 minutes or something like that, just focus on washing yourself, man. You can listen to music in the shower. I think that's okay. But like if you're literally like staring out of your shower door like Javert, going like, what am I missing? Is it the same people saying watching NL in the shower goes crazy that are saying I've been watching Balatro for 75 minutes and I don't understand what's going on? Yeah, because your shit's getting steamed up, bro. What about podcasts in the shower? Listen, I don't have hair, okay? So I don't know if this is... like maybe when you take a shower with hair, it takes you 40 minutes. You don't need this. It's going to take you longer to pick a podcast to listen to in the shower than it's going to take the shower to begin with. Like that's at the point where like the juice ain't worth the squeeze as far as I'm concerned. Gains 3 chips per discarded diamond. I love it. I go crazy for it. Loyalty card, I wouldn't say I'm crazy for it. So discard this, fish for a full house. It's getting chipped up. We literally have none diamonds in hand to discard. Like, it's hard to feel like you're not the main character when they start hitting you with disrespect like this. All right, if you're going to make me play 2 pair, then I'll play 2 pair. I'm not thrilled about it. We have no molt augmenters, so obviously we have some problems. Listen. I know what I said. I said no flushes. This is an any port in the storm type situation. I don't even think 1 flush will get us there. What do you want me to say? Has luck ever been this bad for anybody in human history? Okay, maybe the dude who got stuck upside down in that little hole in the cave that was like exactly the right size to fit him, but he couldn't get out. That guy was more unlucky than me. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, Nutty Putty Cave. That guy definitely got... He rolled lower than I did. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be crass, okay? What happened in Nutty Putty Cave? I haven't seen the video on it. I've only learned about it through the waves. The echoes, if you will. So as I understand it, a dude went into a cave, and then the cave was like this. Like a slope downwards. And then in the darkness, he slipped head first into like a hole in the cave that was basically like the exact width of his body. And the truly terrifying part of the cave, I think, is that they knew he was there, but they just literally couldn't get him out. So he just had to like wait there until he died, I guess. Which is, it's got to be like one of the worst ways to go. I really don't have an interest in going inside of a cave. I'm not, like, never say never, I guess, like if there's a good reason for it, but the potential for disaster versus the possibility of finding myself, I think is... Like, I'm just going to say it, the math ain't mathing. They couldn't just dig him out. I don't know the rules of caving, okay? But obviously, I think if they could have saved him, they would have. They tried to get him out, but the rope broke and he ended up going even deeper than before. That's a disaster, man. That's got to be... I'm sorry, I know, I guess people are like, stop talking about it. It really is like a remarkably horrible way to die. I hope like it should never happen to me because I'm just not gonna go in the cave, I guess. But like I hope if it did happen to me, they could just like drop like a hand grenade in or something. Like, can't they just... I honestly, if I ever get stuck in the cave, give Dan a bazooka and just point it in the right direction. I want him to have the right to blow me up with a bazooka in Nutty Putty Cave. And put him far away too, because I want to see that thing travel in the... Oh, but when they're close, it's cool too, because it's like there's no travel time. I don't trust him to handle the rocket drop either. Imagine if he blew up the cave and you just fell further down. Listen. Why are you playing on my freaking fears, bro? This'll work, right? Imagine. Trying to think about like what to get rid of though. I guess if our finances get good enough, I have no problem. I mean, the slot is, we're gaining 6 mult eventually per turn with this, but like we're also losing out a little bit. Like if I could just kill you instead, and then we'll get 2 jokers, and then we can feed them. Like that seems better to me. Because we're getting the utility out of the jokers as well. Well, good, like chat, you got to think, because our only other options are kill our engine that creates jokers, or kill the joker that's actually keeping us in the game right now. Why didn't you stab the credit card? Because it's worth 2 mult total, which is nothing, bro. Why not just sell egg then? Because I don't want $8, bro. I want to add 16 mult to this John. You sold it for $1? This game is not called Get Money. The game is called You Gotta Get the Points so you can beat the blinds. Go back to the Super Auto Pets comments. Yeah, he got 10 wins, but he inefficiently used. He really bought an avocado on 4 gold. You should freeze the avocado, roll once, and then buy it. You sold it for $1 instead of plus 2 mult? Yes, because the opportunity cost instead, we could get like plus 16 mult next turn. You honestly, principal interest, your principal interest should be getting some bitches, okay? Dagger doesn't proc first on blind. Is this thing on? It literally just did. You made me go Raindrop versus Mike Glambin on you, okay? Why do you engage with these people? Because I think they're largely well-meaning. And obviously, like everybody else in their life, when they get pedantic like this and are incorrect, they just nod and they go, okay, see you at lunchtime, Joe. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Someone's got to hold them accountable. Someone's got to hold their feet to the fire and say the evidence disproves your statement, okay? Oh, you're right. We actually can put him there. You're right. That's an extra little multi. Me personally, yeah, I'm not going to be playing a straight flush anytime soon, so we'll ignore that. We'll go next. We start with an immediate full house with a little Fibonacci enabler on the side. The hand changes every round. Doesn't it change every time you get it? Because I think you got to get a straight flush in order for the next one to be enabled. And I'm just, if it's at high card, that's $5 in my pocket as far as I'm concerned. It changes with every payout. Well, see, wait, looks like I'm right again. I am wrong. Why didn't you type? I think at the start of this, that's the only thing, that's what's driving me crazy here at this point. You know what position it puts the streamer in when I have to disagree with a chatter? If I'm right, you just say, oh, my bad. If I'm wrong, 9,000 people question my intelligence, my ability to feed myself, my ability to provide for my family, my ability to raise my child. I'm putting 2 nuts on the table every single time I disagree with a random so-and-so. At least I admitted it. True. Come on, I'm due. Pull my finger. And then, oh my god, you're right, polychrome hack. Or even, I would settle for polychrome scholar, but polychrome hack would go insane. Oh! He's been gifted the gift of providence! There's like a 1 in 300 chance that we got that! We will be going to the moon. Local Thunk, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, I'm so sorry to do this. The odds of this converting to a Fibonacci, it's so doable, man. It's so doable. Oh, but if we lose 2 8s, if we lose 2 8s and a 5, you're right. -1 hand size is bad. I can't. Just be smart. Just be smart for now. We'll add the aces piecemeal. We'll add them piecemeal. I can't. I can't. Can I? Ah! The dream? I take no credit. Chat was bullying me. I started to run the numbers in my head, and the numbers got scary, and I said, don't run the numbers. Just click the button. And then re-roll the boss blind, because what if it's like aces are bad? We might need it. Thank you, Warkway Za. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. We are the chosen one. Shop has a negative joker. Yes. Yes. I mean, I'll tell you one thing for free. How many aces we got in this? We got 11 aces in the deck. We got 12 aces in the deck. We're discarding until we get aces. Like, that much is given. Are you kidding me? Are you smoking crack right now? Like, give me my aces, bro. Hey, OG Boiled Goose, thank you as well. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. That's a big hand. The aces are heavy today, my friends. The aces are heavy. We'll start with a simple full house. I don't expect this to be worth that much, but we draw some aces, all of a sudden things start to get a little... It was worth so much. 3 aces, don't mind if I do. We need DNA would make this go crazy. Can you imagine if there's DNA in the shop? I may actually buy a lottery ticket. That would have been... Oh my God. You don't understand. This could make my YouTube career. If we get lucky again, we can... That's 3 insane luck setups. We can officially call this the luckiest run of all time. Oh, you tease. I know what you're doing. But the next one's gonna take us to the moon now. Yeah. I understand. The next one is gonna take us to the moon. Another spectral pack. Honestly, destroy 5 of these Andes. Sucks that you destroyed the face cards. It just means we can sell Faceless Joker at some point anyway. There were no aces in hand. That's incredible luck. What is this, bro? Oh my God. Get out of my face. Faceless Joker. Create a legendary Joker. Chicote. Disables effect of every boss blind. Don't mind if I do, man. What's the boss blind? Spades are debuffed? See if I care. A rare polychrome Joker is incoming. It's a bit risky. This is... Give it a chance. Holy cow. You might as well play 4 right off the bat. We could just draw another 5 later. That was not as good as I needed it to be, unfortunately. But we got lots of discards coming. 1 ace. 1 ace. 5 aces. I got the heart rate went up a little bit there, I'll admit. Times 3 mult of your hand contains a straight. Come on, brother. We are not building straights. It's unfortunate. It's just not the way of the road. Way of the road. Sure, sure. Give me... I'll take more planets. I'm not playing like a stinky straight here with 4 discards and 17 cards drawn per hand. Like, 3 cards get converted to diamonds. I mean, I guess there is... listen. Should probably just start with 5 of a kind. And then we'll figure out the rest from there. Bye-bye, Royal Flush. You recognize we're literally playing a hand that's mathematically impossible to get in a real game of poker. And you're over here crying over a Royal Flush, something that you can actually create with a random drawing of 52 cards from a standard deck in your own life right now. I just did a magic trick, and you're like, bro, give me 10 Jack, Queen, King, Ace of the same suit. That's what really pogs me up. Like, what are you talking about? You just, it's not, I'm not mad at you. You just gotta, like, you just gotta run it through the cerebrum a little bit first. Okay. Flush 5 potential in our future. You know what? Fuck that. Flush 5 potential right now. I'm going nuts on the table mode. Perfect. Guys, come on. Come on, you really... I mean, I got like 4 of a kind aces with the lucky card is great, though. Okay, fine. Or I guess I'm fine. We'll just play 5 of a kind, if that makes you feel better. You only have 5 cards left in your deck? That's a good point. That's a good point. You got me on that one. That chatter cooked me on that one, there's no doubt. We go endless mode. I don't know how much more we got left in us, though. Thank you so much. I will play 5 of a kind with a steel card in hand. Okay. Now, do we beat this boss blind? I definitely think so. I thought you were an endless pilled. Balatro changed me. What can I say? I'm a changed man. And you know what? Because my preconceived notion from playing endless modes in other roguelites was that endless gets boring because the game becomes trivial after the boss. The boss is like the peak of the difficulty, and then from that point onwards, you're more like, I'm just running, like, I'm just too attached to my build that I'll just bore myself to death playing it forever. But the difficulty in Endless and Balatro scales faster than the scaling in the actual game, which means that this is like bonus level difficulty. 5 of a kind is 24, yeah. So it basically already raises our mult by 2.4. Now, admittedly, it gets... I think you send the 5 of a kind down Main Street. Okay, we still need a pretty good hand. But this is why we're thrilled to have so many hands to work with. Love it. Give me 4 of a kind with a steel in hand. If nobody got me, I know Scholar Polychrome got me. Ah! We're in trouble, bro. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many aces we got? 5 aces. It would be really nice to draw 3 of them. Actually, we first off, we drew enough, which I appreciate, but we make it regardless. Easy mode. 20 bucks, little man? No? Okay. Okay, well, Turtle Bean has to be replaced with something good. But we still have, like, no long-term scaling. Alright, this is nice. 2 steel cards, a lucky ace, 5 aces, 3 of them are diamonds. If there's ever been a chance, this might be it. There's never been a chance. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Dump it, draw more aces. Strength. Play this one because it is a diamond. Come on. Come on. Now we draw 1 ace and 4 kings. No, 3 aces, 2 kings. And we play 6 aces next turn. You guys are crazy. It's actually still so doable. We went down swinging. That's all I can say. Bro said, why not upgrade the queen too? I can't. Would that have made you happy if we died with a king on our hand instead of a queen? Oh, man. Hey, Mouth, thank you for the raid. Thank you. I had a lady today move the grocery divider I'd put up because she didn't want it to be rung up. So it's just on my mind. Hot Boy Toke, speak on that. What are you talking about? Had a grocery run today where the lady moved the divider because she didn't want it to be rung up. So it's on my mind. What are you saying here? She thought she'd have to pay for the divider? Is that what you're saying? That's what she said? She thought the divider was going to charge her or something. You know what? Give me the Jolly Joker for now. That's insane! I mean, I guess at some point somebody had to pay for the divider, don't get me wrong. She was old. Well, honestly, no disrespect to her, but in my opinion, that means that she should know better. She's had time to figure it out. I don't have a divider story like that from the grocery store. The only insane divider story that I can think of is when I was buying blueberries at the grocery store, and then the lady in front of me finished checking out. It was all good. It was all gravy. The cashier took the divider and tried to throw it down the conveyor belt, but it hit my carton of blueberries and caused it to pop open, and then like all the blueberries spilled everywhere. And then she looked at me like, do you want some more blueberries? And I was like, yeah, that would be nice. And then she called someone to like go get the blueberries. It's not a big deal. I'm just like, I was kind of like, why did she do that? The cashier probably has nightmares about it. I guess she thought she looked cool. I will say though, you know, part of the ongoing series of like the fabric of society is eroded and nobody cares about anybody else anymore. Whatever happened to it when I was growing up, it was par for the course, bro. When your groceries were scanned, or when you loaded them all on the conveyor belt, you put the divider at the end. That way the other person doesn't have to put the divider up. Nowadays, nobody's putting the divider up anymore. They're loading the groceries onto the conveyor belt and then they're looking at their phone. If they're not talking on their phone, which is like 90% of people my age at the grocery store to begin with. You don't use self-checkout? I'm actually done with self-checkout. I think it's a scam. I think they sold it to us by appealing to the excellence of youth. Hey, you no longer have to wait behind slow people in the checkout. You're so good at checking out, why don't you do it then? The problem is this: I am faster at scanning most of the time, but I would say like 20% of the time, the self-checkout thing just breaks and sounds an alarm, and then you've got to wait for the grocery store to send an employee over to your kiosk, and then like they only have 3 employees in the entire store because the person who owns the grocery store is trying to make as much money as possible, so it takes like 20 times longer to actually get checked out. That's on you? It's literally not. Like the self-checkouts just have such a thin margin. Like if they put 1 extra Pringle in the Pringles can, they're like, you're trying to scan a flat screen instead of some sour cream and onion. And I'm like, brother, what are you talking about here? I'm just trying. If I wanted to steal, you don't even have a security guard. I would just grab this shit and walk out. I'm not, what, you think I'm trying to like hack the system at the Loblaws self-checkout? I would just put the shit in my pocket and walk through the front door. Like 30 people have done over the length of time that I've been in the store to begin with. This has never happened to me. Okay, congratulations, you're an Instacart Diamond user. Out here in the real world, sometimes, you know, no plan survives contact with the enemy. I'm kind of, listen, here's my thing. I think I'm really trying hard not to become just like a doomer and like, you know, capitalism is the root of all problems in society, okay? Because in the same way that you guys are like, I use this self-checkout all the time and it works for me, so it must be a problem on your end. Capitalism's been working out okay for me. But the more I go out into the world, I see the promise of new technology and new features, and I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. If you kept everything exactly the same and just added the technology, then it would be a dream come true. The problem is they add the self-checkout, and for 2 years, they've got the same amount of staff, and they've got the self-checkouts. And you're feasting. It's like Netflix before every company made their own streaming service. But now, over this last several years, they go, oh, 40% of the people at the grocery store are using self-checkout. We're going to downsize. We're only going to have 2 cashiers operating 8 lanes. 80% of people are using self-checkout. Now we're going to have 1 cashier manning 12 lanes, you know? Like, and it's now at the point where I'm like, I fucking wish that we just didn't have the self-checkouts and they just opened all 12 lanes of assisted checkouts. Now I'm like, it's a luxury checkout experience to just be able to pull my cart up, load the stuff on, and not have to worry about scanning it, and the fucking area where you can actually put the shit on the scale is so small, you gotta play like Lego and Jenga just to try to get it all to stand there. And if something ever falls over, unexpected item in bagging area, the alarm goes off. There's no, like the 2 staff that are working at the grocery store, one of them is trying to check out 7 people simultaneously. The other one is manning the deli, the olive bar, the bakery section, the cheese section. Like they're trying to run the entire 800,000 foot grocery store all by themselves. The problem is they give us the technology, and they go, isn't this sick technology? And you go, yeah, that's awesome. And then they put it in, and they offload the work onto us, and then they fire like half the staff, and I'm like, this is way worse. It would have just been better if you got like maybe 2 self-checkout kiosks, but you built 8 lanes in the grocery store. Why we only got 2 open at peak hours? Like, what are we doing? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why are we paying $44.90 a kilo for deli ham and there's nobody at the deli counter? It's a robot cutting the slices for me. Self-checkout's just better though. You are a class traitor. This is why, I'm just going to say it, okay? For now, things can change over time. This is why Costco cooks. If they got 12 fucking lanes in the store, they got 12 cashiers, and then they've got 6 self-checkouts that are also available. And they've got like 3 dedicated people in the self-checkout area that are like, go to this one, we'll help you. Beep, 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 beep. Like they do it for you. The Costco checkout experience is a luxury. They get mad at you for putting your shit on the conveyor belt. Like you start loading small items on the conveyor, they're like, what the fuck are you doing, brother? Just give me the cart. Beep, 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 beep. Like it takes them less time to scan $400 worth of groceries than it does for you to get out your credit card. They're doing something right, okay? Costco is holding it down. The dream of the 90s is still alive in Kirkland. You can buy a hot dog and a soda for $1.50. You can get in a fist fight in the parking lot because there's only 3,000 spots available and 4,000 people are in the store at any given time. And the cashiers know what the hell they're doing. They're the last ones holding it down, brother. If Costco falls, it's all over. Did you get Costco today? You know what? Just in honor of that little rant right there, we don't have that shit up here. I don't know how much this costs, bro. The fuck is cacique crema mexicana table cream? Is table cream like... is this salad dressing? A buttery farm fresh natural cream. 2 15-ounce containers. It's got to be $8.99. It's got to be $4.99. I have no concept of how much this could cost, to be honest with you. It's $5.49. Must be on sale. What is it? It's a mix between sour cream and butter. You put it on like a, you put it on top of like a chimichanga, or you just put it in like on a tortilla and eat it or something. I put it in my coffee. Oh, shut up. It's a thin sour cream. It's what they use on elote. You know what? Now that I think about it, I know exactly what a crema is. Because HelloFresh likes to get bougie with it sometimes. And they're like, ooh, ground pork quesadillas with a homemade lime crema. And then the crema recipe is like squeeze mayonnaise into a ramekin and then zest a lime into it and mix it up with a spoon. And you're like, this, I don't know. It's not really what I thought I was getting here. This is like table cream. Is this shelf stable? Like you can literally, you can open it and then just have it on your table? It's table stable. Probably not. I feel like they shouldn't call it table cream then. They're going to get people in trouble. Myself included. No, I'm not going to watch the Elden Ring trailer. Don't take this personally. I'm not insulting you and I'm not even insulting the game. This is just like, you know, you're offering me like a snack and it's a snack that I don't enjoy the taste of. I'm not saying fuck you for offering the snack. It's just I don't really like it. I want to play the DLC. Right now it's easy to promise that sure, I'll just do a whole new Elden Ring run to play the DLC, but it is like that might be like 60 hours. It took 100 the first time. But now I could be like, there's no mystery, so I don't have to pretend to try to do all the side quests. I can just be like, chat, where do I go next to get the boss? And then do the DLC, because it seems like the DLC is going to be serious. But that means like we could start an Elden Ring playthrough like a month before the DLC and be ready for the DLC when it drops. That would be fun. I'm not saying for sure. I'm saying right now, I don't know what comes out in May and June. So like it's a reasonable option. But things can change, but maybe. Tomo, can I pick you up for a second? Come here, Tomo, come here. Come here, buddy. I'm not gonna pick you up. Come here, I just wanna pet you. He knows. He pre-sussed me. Oh, but he forgot that he knew. Here he comes. Just a little closer for the pet, bro. Just a little closer for the pet. There you go. I'll give you this one for free. And now you're in my clutches. Tomo, you okay? So that one goes out to the person who said, why doesn't he ever show the cat? He's not a big fan of the attention. He's not here for the applause. But you'd think like, oh, he's mad. But no, he's like right next to me right now, farming pets again. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow.
Coincidence. Oh, Ryan, thank you so much.
The shit out of my hand, come on.
What? What? Tomo scratched you? I gotta trim his nails. Oh no. Ouch! You know, like whenever Luna plays on the stairs, we tell her, oh, you cannot play on the stairs. You're gonna fall and we have to take you to the hospital. It's gonna hurt a lot. Remember when Daddy fell from the stairs? And then she always goes, what did Daddy say? And then Ryan's always ready for her. He goes, Ouch! It might happen like literally 2 to 3 times a week. Does she run up the stairs like animal like NL? No. Come on now. Almost everyone in this household is normal. I gave my prime to NL today, sorry. That's okay. You can still sub to me by paying real money. Yes, you are the chosen one. I will allow you to spend your real money to my channel. I will let you do that. Not everyone will let you do that, but I will let you do that. Be graceful. Let's go! It worked! It worked, everybody! It worked! Zero Zare, thank you very much with the subscription. Let's go! Join the sub-only Discord. We love you. We love everyone there. Thank you. Thank you. And Danny23, thank you very much for the prime sub. Thank you. Wait, what? That's Chibli! Dude is totally owning his real look. The freaking... Remember so many people thought Chibli, the handsome filter on was real him? Yo, he's owning how he truly looks like. Yo, that's dope. Why didn't you tell us he was so hot? Wait, which version of Chibli? The real version? The real Chibli, or... He looks nearly exactly how imagined? Really? How? I'm saying how because he had so many handsome filter of himself and he argued that is how he looked. So I'm just surprised that you thought how he looked like was how he looks. Not gonna lie, I was talking to Ryan like with the, cause when Chib was like, "Oh no, my face, it's leaked," and then it was the handsome filter Chib, and I told Ryan like, cause Chibli said he said hi to us in one of like the video game conventions, but we don't remember it. So I was like, if a guy like that came to us and said hi to us, I think I would remember. You know what I'm saying? If handsome filter Chibli came to us and said hi, there is no chance that I will forget. So I was like, can't be him. Do you remember him? No. You'll be asking why? Because there's a lot of people that look similar to Chibli at video game convention and says hi to us. And I also have facial recognition disability. I cannot recognize anyone's face except my family member. Like, unless you're my family member, like, I have a disability. I cannot I cannot remember anyone's face. It's not that like, oh, I see a lot of people, oh, I meet a lot of fans. It's not that. I actually have a disability, dude. I can't. Like, face recognition, I'm blind. You know, it was so crazy. We went to a restaurant for Valentine's Day, and then Ryan was like, oh my gosh, that guy. He's one of our daycare parent. And it's not even the current daycare. It was the previous daycare kid's parent. And I was like, no way. And then he's like, yeah, it's him. I'm like, how do you know that? You maybe like saw him like 2 times. And then he goes like, I remember him. And I was like, you're crazy. And he said, I'm gonna go there and say hi. And I'm like, no, what if you're wrong? Then you're gonna embarrass yourself and me. And he said, no, I'm not wrong. I remember his face. And I know his name. And I know how his voice sounds like. And I'm like, are you sure? And then I was like looking at the guy. I'm like, nope, there's no chance that I would remember his name or face or anything. And Ryan's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So like he went and then he said like hi. And then the guy recognized Ryan and said like hi. And then Ryan's like, yeah, it feels good. And I was like, what the hell? You guys are living in a different world. How do you remember, like, it's not even current daycare kid's parent, it's like a previous daycare kid's parent. Oh my gosh. I was like, I cannot remember people's face or the names. And then Ryan's like, not only I know his face and names, I also recognize his voice. I'm like, bro is like, he's like a dog. He's a dog, dude. Holy shit. When I see a person, I'll be like, I have seen them before, but I do not remember their name. Me is like, when I see a person, I don't see a person. No face recognition, no name recognition, gone, blank. I legit, I remember people that I see daily, like my family members and stuff. But if you're not my family member, like if you're my cousin, no chance I'll remember you. I have to like see you regularly to remember your face and names. If I don't see you regularly, then like no chance, dude. I saw a classmate from 5th grade when I went back home and I ran out of the store. Dude, it was a long time ago when I was I think I was 21 years old or something like that. I was in university. I went back to my hometown, and on the way back, I wanted to get 6-pack of beer. So I went to the liquor store, and then I met one of my teacher there, and I kind of like, whoa! And then I kind of panicked, and I just like ran out. The reason why I remember her name was because she was like the most popular girl in our high school. Not only because she was pretty, she was very smart, and she was in the IB program, which is like the program where you can take university course. I don't know why people are so jazzed up about it.
Did you win?
I'm not Ghibli. Oh. Thank you for the sub. how to make the streamer just go blank. Thank you for the subscription. I just want to let you know there is no refund. There's no refund on the subscription. Oh my gosh. I should rebrand my channel to Ghibli. I'll get more sub, that's for sure. I don't know why I was so scared to tell you that I'm not Ghibli. Because I thought you were gonna cancel the subscription. And I'm like, oh, I'm not Ghibli. But maybe I'll be Ghibli tomorrow. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I might be Ghibli tomorrow, so don't cancel your subscription. Oh man. Divisor, thank you very much. I cannot believe in like 11 years or 10 years of streaming on Twitch, this has never happened. Oh man. First time ever, 10 years on Twitch. I can be your lovely Momo or Ghibli. So true. Dude, even I have turned Ryan into K-pop lover. I have finally found the K-pop that he likes. It's by NMIXX Dash. I wanna dash, I wanna dash, I wanna, you know? And I made Ryan listen to it, and he said, you know what, that song is good. And I said, oh, this is the new-ish K-pop girl group from JYP. They're NMIXX. And now Ryan listens to it when he is on Peloton. I wish I could see that. Oh my gosh. Why? You know, I forgot which video I watched. Librarian, but then the outro music was the My Singing Monster, the Plant Island. That was pretty good. The outro music of Ryan singing. I see why people now go and say, "Oh, library, you gotta use that for your outro." I'm like, I understand now. I understand. She gets it. I get it. But you can just ask him to sing for you? No, it's not the same, man. Also, I never go like, "Hey, sing for me." That's kind of weird. I'm not like a hardcore fan of any particular artist. I just like K-pop. Like, all the K-pop. Do you guys know DPR Ian? Don't Go Insane? Yo, the song is amazing. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen the choreography of this dancer dancing for the DPR Ian's Don't Go Insane, the belt dance? Have you guys seen the belt dance? All the ladies go like ooh. All the ladies go ooga ooga. You guys have not seen the DPR Ian's Don't Go Insane belt dance? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it only depends how many ladies we have in our audience tonight. Can you raise your hand if you're a lady? Or interested in men? I guess you don't have to be a lady. If you are interested in men, raise your hand. If we have enough people, we'll watch. What the hell is I'm half gay? What the frick? I'm half gay. Are you like Pokemon? You like evolve into full gay a little bit with the experience or something? Give me some experience. Let me be like, I don't have enough experience, so I'm half gay. Only puts the tip in. Well, if you're bisexual, okay, wouldn't you be half gay, Lamau? That's not what bisexual is! What the fuck is half gay? Don't make shit up. If I watched the whole thing, would I get banned? Would I get flagged? Even if I watch it a little bit, won't I get... It's not TOS. I will show you the belt dance. This is not official choreography. This person made it. That's it. The belt dance. Okay, now I'm full gay now. You got enough EXP? You have now fully turned? You're just jealous. You would feel different about it if the lady danced like that. They would be like, whoa, she's hot. Also, I appreciate the art. It's not about the sexuality or the making a profit of the sexual image of a lady. I just appreciate the actual art of dancing. I don't find this particularly sexual. It's all about the art. Freaking lady goes like, yo, that was hot, and people go like, oh, is it now? A man is a sexual animal now, I even find people funny when they go like, oh yes, I watch booby streamers, but it's not that I am horny. No, you don't get it. I watch booby streamers because that person is really good at talking about stuff. Like I don't even watch her. I don't even watch like I don't even look at her boobs. It's just like the way she talks is so funny and that's why I watch her. No. It's not about the boobs. You don't get it. You don't get it. That's you guys. That's you guys. Google pull up the Stellar Marionette MV. What is that? The video game? Wait, hold on. What did you say to the K-pop group? I am so kinda scared. Are you gonna get me banned? Is my YouTube search history gonna be all like freaked up? What the heck? No! What the hell is this? Chat! Librarian is corrupting me again! I did not ask for a female version of that kind of MV. I just literally said if it was female who is dancing like that, people will be like, oh no, I'm not seeing it because it's sexy. I'm seeing it for the art. I'm appreciating the art. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying I wanted to watch the lady like stripping. How do you know freaking like the name of the group and the song and like everything? Bro, what's wrong with you? You listen to them? Oh my god. And watch, I bet. Oh. Librarian has a deep appreciation of the artist version of the video. Wait, let me just see this real quick. But I don't even want to like get copyrighted. I just want to see them dancing. Oh, what are... Oh my... Librarian! They're barely wearing anything! Oh my, they're rubbing their ass! I am not looking at this no more! What is wrong with you? I'm not gonna show it to you, you can freaking go watch it, it's on YouTube! What's the link though? Oh! Librarian, look what you did! Now all the horny boys freaking rised up from the grave and they go like, yo, I heard there is a horny link available. Can I kind of missed the train. Can I have the link now? Look what you did, man! When I showed the sexy men dancing, everyone's like, yuck, what is that? Nobody asked for a link. And now I just go like, oh, freaking horny ladies rubbing their ass, and people go like, oh my gosh, where's the link? Where's the link? You see? Do you see the problem here? The society! Oh, man. It's not horny boy, man. It's the freaking dance. It was a good dance. It's for the art. We're looking at it for the art. Definitely not looking at it for the other thing. No, but really, you guys should listen to Loner. Oh my god. Well, you can do that on your free time. I guess if you ever need horny material, library got a stack of them, I guess. He will introduce you to his way. Okay, trying to turn people from 50% gay to 100% gay. Are you kidding me? It's the opposite. They started 100% gay and now they're like 30% gay. No, she's making me straight. I'm so ashamed I was able to find the horny Korean game that you were talking about last time. You knew it by the title, dude. You were like, wait, is it this? And then you knew the title. And then I searched it and I was like, yeah, it's that. And then I was like, how do you know the title of this game? Metrovania Monday. Don't put it into a thing, because it actually can be a thing and people might think it's a thing. Because there's actually a lot of like Metrovania type of games that I could really spin it. But I am not sure if I should do that. And then there's the one that Indie Moss played. And it was like, when the main character gets hurt, her clothes kind of like break off. And then like before, like when she dies, her clothes gets torn off, so she becomes like naked. Is it the nun one? No, I have no idea what it is. Kid is an expert in the anime boob Metrovania subgenre. It's because IndieMoz is the master of that. I watch IndieMoz playing those. It's not me. Sure, ... Oh my gosh! I have not played any of those games. Oh wait, hold on. I stand corrected. It wasn't IndieMoz that was playing the hentai. Wait, okay, there's two, not hentai. What the one that IndieMoz played was very lewd, but was not hentai. But I watched a Korean guy playing Metrovania game, but that was actually hentai, but was actually apparently a very good Metrovania game. Cause I got clickbaited and I watched him play and I was like laughing. But I don't know what the title is. Was it the Sin Sister Light version? How do you know all this? What the heck? And you're telling me I'm so normal. I'm so normal. Well, hold on. I'm typing it on Steam to see. Oh my god, yes, it's this game. It's this game. Cause like the Korean guy, when he played it, he say it's like the hardest game of all time or something. But then every time, like she gets hit, she basically gets her clothes get torn off. How do you know that? What the heck? How do you know this? I watch a Korean streamer. Yeah, definitely quote unquote such a normal guy. But hold on, let me just watch the trailer. Holy, look at her boobs though. That 2D boob's so big. Whoops, did I say that as the raiders rated me? That's not me, that's AI generated voice! Thank you, Sir Toasty, for the raid. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Ay, 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 ay. I'm innocent. I guess technically this game is not Metrovania. How the heck did you know what I was talking about? Especially when this game is not Metrovania, dude. All the clue points in one conclusion. That boy is horny. That's the conclusion. That boy is horny with capital HORNY. So true, so true. I think we already all knew that. I guess. The game is called Sinister Light. Oh! Nobody asked! Make your own horny channel.
A note becomes a chord, becomes a phrase, becomes a melody, and a note becomes a monster.